Hello, Prim friends. So I am at Gleaner Antiques in Ashland, Ohio, and they are also having the outdoor sale on Friday, June 23rd and Saturday, June 24th. They were explaining to me that everything in the shop will be 20% off on those 2 days, and you can pay by credit card even if it's a new item. So she said normally they don't do that when you want to pay with a credit card, but in this case on those 2 days they do make that exception. So everything inside the shop will be that 20% off. Now they have a tent that it will be set up outside, and I'll show you at the end here that tent. But the items that are in the tent, she said, will be 50% off, and the prices are just amazing. So this is just such a beautiful shop, and each of the areas is kind of decorated like its own little room. It's so pretty. I adore that hanging wall desk right there. Really, really lovely. With the leather brackets on it to hold the top. Love that look. And the pegs there for the baskets of these painted shutters. The nice thing with our prims here is that they do cross over into some of the other styles, depending, of course, on the colors that you choose. So if you are into the farmhouse look, oh, look at the white ironstone pieces. If you watch the video from my parents' home, you'll see that they have that large collection of all the corn pieces. There's an ironstone mold with the corn on the inside. Really neat. Lovely. So yes, they said if on some of the pieces may be too large to bring outside to the tent, and in that case they will be marked inside the shop here. So everything that will be that discounted price doesn't necessarily mean it has to be in the tent. So you'll want to make sure that you are checking out the shop. Also, the items that are in the tent are not by credit card, so that would be cash. Look at that. Lovely. Number 6 butter churn. And this beautiful red cabinet. Now, Gleaner Antiques also they do ship, and the large pieces, while they physically do not ship it, they are very helpful with the independent shippers. And she said that the independent shippers don't even have you box them up. They take care of everything. So if you see something here and you are across the country, know that these pieces can definitely come your way. That's a neat hooked rug, but it's not a traditional hooking because there aren't loops. It's actually a proddy rug. So the individual pieces are pushed in from the front of the material instead of pulled like you would with a hooked rug. How cute is that? I see this lovely little blue cabinet over here. That color is really catching my eye. And this neat little ironstone elected. Very cool. So we'll go back in this area right here where there are some linens and lampshades. Some of those items that are a little hard to just go to your local big box store for us who love these primitive style pieces. Some quilts and rugs. And there's a pair of the early skates and the nice old wooden skis. A neat little corner here. Perfect in a cabin setting. And more of that beautiful spatterware. Look at that lovely tile. Gorgeous. More of that painted. I love that wooden piece there in the back with the sweet little log cabin on top. Looks like a spatterware spittoon. And then what I would refer to, I guess, as the gaudy Dutch or gaudy Welsh ironstone that looks like a soup tureen. Very pretty with the gold trim. These are so pretty in the corner cabinets or the glass cabinets. And here are some little early containers marked for seeds that someone had saved. I had several of those at one time. I think I might still have to pull those out for the sale. I put a string on them so they could be used as a prim necklace with all these different kinds of seeds in them. They do have beautiful upholstered furniture as well. Love that pie safe. Sweet little garden chair. Oh, look at those little frogs. How sweet. Those are adorable. Here also, more of those seed containers. There's an early tomato. I'll just digress just a little bit here. There's an online gardener, M.I. Gardener. He's from Michigan. That's the M.I. And he opened an early picture frame that had a seed packet inside of it, and then people bought those, or he grew those seeds and then had them sent out across the country to sort of restart this this type of a tomato that really had been lost through the generations. So kind of a neat, makes me wonder about that little container of heirloom tomatoes. You know, we find these new varieties of things, and the purpose of the newer and later greater varieties is really often so that they can be easily shipped, or that they can stay on the counters or on the shelves for a long period of time before they go bad. But in doing all of that, we've really lost the flavor of the tomatoes. So when you see something like that with that early heirloom, well, maybe it doesn't have the long shelf life and the stability in order to mail it, but I'll bet the flavor is incredible. Look at this beautiful flow blue china here. Oh my. Just gorgeous. That is so stunning. That is the Grace pattern. And all of the different pieces are priced there individually, if that's how you decide. Maybe you have a set at home that you want to add to. This area is so pretty back here. It's much lighter, much more like the garden. All the pieces of the mercury glass there. Just so striking. Love that color there. A. Brothers, Victoria. Beautiful. There's a couple of the early sprinklers. So collectible. And a beautiful early cast iron urn. Oh my gosh. These guys are just... I'm almost afraid to touch him, like he's gonna jump. How sweet. He's like the felted wool. The little sheep. So sweet. It's a little early bird cage. And a piece of the, they call that stick spatter. That's sitting on that beautiful apple green. Yep, stick spatterware. That beautiful apple green cabinet. So striking. Garden guide. A sweet book. Everything is so pretty here. Oh, and here is a dibble. Boy, I cannot tell you how many times I have been digging in my garden. And here are some, these are shaker. We were talking about this early. These are shaker bricks of the herbs. So there's a shaker brick of the basil, one of rue, and one of colt's foot from New York. Lovely. I love the simplicity of how those things were packaged. The shakers were such a special people. Their history is amazing. I know my husband and I visited the Shaker facility in Kentucky, Pleasant Hill, Kentucky, and stayed on site for 2 nights, and it was just so incredibly peaceful. That red corner cover is just striking. Those early redware pieces. Lots of yellowware. Gorgeous. Oh, look at that yellowware. Those are very rare. The yellowware rolling pin. I love these little dainty ones. Couple more rolling pins there, the wooden ones. Lovely. Spice box. It's an early piece of treenware inside. Hopefully you can see that. So dainty. And another one of those beautiful upholstered chairs from Town and Country. I love this case here. There's always some beautiful ornaments and Christmas pieces here. A whole tree decorated. Lovely. So I hope that you will be here for the sale. Seville Antiques is just up the road. I want to say maybe 30 minutes. I'll make sure that you have the address for this location also. And I hope that you will watch the next episode as well. The shop is large, so we'll divide this one. We'll divide this one up into 2 different episodes. Oh, look at the candy. The chocolate mold there. Is that a witch? Or maybe a clown? I'm not sure. Well, we will see you in the next video, and we hope we see you this Friday, June 23rd, and Saturday the 24th. I will be in Seville only on that Friday. Take care. Keep hunting. Make sure you like and subscribe and share with your friends.